This question belongs to operating system subject and was asked in GATE CSE 2015 Set 3. The question states, for the process listed in the following table, which of the following scheduling schemes will give the lowest average turnaround time? So we have process, arrival time, process time. So we are given options FCFS, non-preemptive SGF, shortest remaining time first, and round robin with time quantum 2. There are two choices. Either you can run all the algos and find the average turnaround time and then find the minimum among them. Or you can use some knowledge that you have gained. See, what is, suppose a process PI came. Now there is some time that this process has to wait before allocation. This time is called waiting time. Now let us suppose waiting time 1. Now it will execute for some time. This time is called burst time. Burst time 1. Okay, then again it might wait for some time. It might wait or might not wait. Let us assume that it waits for waiting time 2, and then again it performs burst time 2. Now here it completes. So we know it has waited for some time and executed for some time. What is turnaround time? Turnaround time is basically burst time plus waiting time, which will comprise of both burst time 1 as well as burst time 2 and waiting time 1 as well as waiting time 2. Okay. Or you can also write turnaround time as completion time, the time at which it completed, minus arrival time, the time at which it arrived. We'll use the first equation. Okay. See what happens in FCFS. The process which came first will execute first. So we basically, for minimum turnaround time, we have to either minimize this or both, but burst time is fixed. So for minimum turnaround time we have to minimize the waiting time, but FCFS just gives priority to the process which comes first and do not cater to the waiting times. SGF gives priority to the one which has the shortest job, which means the process have to wait less. But suppose a process with burst time 100 came in 1 second and 10 came in second, then it has to wait, the process P2 has to wait till P1 gets completed. So it also do not focus on that. Now round robin is basically, it is more interactive. So it gives a particular time slot to each algo and it runs for that time slot, then we give some time slot to next one. So it basically, it does not reduce our turnaround time as it does not reduce the waiting time. Waiting time remains to be more as the process almost get completed in the end slots. So this is also false. But what shortest remaining time does is that it is like SGF only, shortest job first. It gives priority to the shorter jobs, but it is preemptive version. So what preemptive version means? Suppose this 100 came, so it schedules this 100. But as this 100 get reduced to 99 and then P2 come, then P2 has less burst time. So P2 will get scheduled. So at each time among the available processes, we will schedule the shorter one. Thus, we will first complete the shortest process. Thus, waiting time we are trying to reduce. So waiting time is reduced in the shortest remaining time first, which is a preemptive version of SGF. So this one will definitely give the least turnaround time, as it will have the lesser waiting time, thus turnaround time will reduce. Correct answer is option C. There is no need to just do all this computation, you can just do it by the theoretical knowledge. So correct answer is option C, shortest remaining time first algo.